What's happening, people? This is Avidan. Welcome to the 69th episode of the Chillcast. We have the homies right here. We have a fellow Chillcast member. We have two guests here, so we're going to go ahead and get everyone introduced. And while this man is setting his camera, we'll go up to the man, up to my top, right above me. We got the man's Jakin in the house. What's going on, Jakin?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight?
Chilling.
I am.
You so good, Jake. You so good, man.
Y'all right, Tether?
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm a degenerate. I was playing God of War on PlayStation Now all day, and I waited until the last minute to set this stuff up.
Man,
Don't mind me.
You want that free trial? You want that $9.99?
Free trial.
Free trial,
$9.99, baby.
Okay.
That's the first time I played it, so
Okay. How you liking it?
it's pretty good. I'm annoyed with some of the decisions they made with the game, but so far the narrative is good. The combat's pretty good. I like the level up systems too.
It's pretty good. Anyway,
Yo.
what have I been playing, Avidan? I
Yes.
don't know.
What have you been playing?
I don't know. Dragon Quest.
How is that game?
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
Dragon Quest, dog. Come on.
Dragon Quest.
I have it. It's still in the plastic.
Yo, I
Delightful British accents.
I haven't played the game yet. But one thing about Dragon Quest I did see was a gift that someone put out that I was like, wow, someone went there. And I'm mad. I'm mad you don't know the gift I'm talking about, Jakin. You're slacking.
Is it the Puff Puff gift?
No, huh?
Okay, we ain't talking about Puff Puff.
Oh, I
No.
know what it is.
You're all
No,
about that puff puff.
no,
It's
it's
the Netflix one.
yeah, it's a Netflix gift.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm surprised Jakin didn't see it yet.
What is it? Send it to me.
It's surprised Jake.
I must see it now. Send it to me.
You know what? I will do just that. But Jakin, you been good. You been good all week, bro.
Yeah, man. I've been just working, playing Borderlands, trying to make it through that. I got tricked into buying it on PS4, and then people don't play with me.
Told
Josh,
Dang.
he's not here to defend himself.
Josh got called out.
Told you to get on a superior system, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, I should have. I'd be playing with Chris Levi. instead of-
And
Wow.
because I probably would have got it if you would have got it.
Yo, Jakin,
Yeah, what's up?
I want you to go ahead and check Twitter.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look at this, dog. Hold on, let me see what it is.
All right, Nintendo,
Let
I
me
got
see
you.
what
I
it
got,
is. I
I
gotta
got-
see this, bro. I gotta see this. Did you message it to somebody?
It's funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Hold on, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Eric, no.
Oh, y'all are giga.
I'm sorry. I had to do it to Jakin. I had to do it to Jakin. Guys, basically, there was a very suggestive Dragon Quest gift. If you're creative, you'll find it with Netflix and Dragon Quest. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is so funny.
But
Plus, that's a 10 out of 10.
I can't even, bro.
That is
I can't even, bro.
Yo.
That's too much.
That's so
too much.
funny.
It's too much, man. Wow, bro.
looking at it. I gotta put my phone down, bro.
Yeah, put your phone. Put it down, bro.
I'm done.
what a way to start the podcast. What a way. You see, this is how you start off a podcast. A good way you start off a podcast. But right next to him, we got the homie Nintendo Direct. What's going on, man?
Studio Nintendo.
Nintendo.
You gotta get this right,
Bruh,
man.
I've been calling
Mister.
It's right.
Bruh, I've been calling
Mr.
you
Big
one name for
Time.
over a year now, dog.
No,
My
but They
bad.
gotta change it. I mean,
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
What it is, but it's Studio.
You absolutely right.
Nintendo, the man, the myth, the
I
legend.
don't know what that was.
Studio Nintendo in the building.
But yeah, man, what's been going on, bro?
Chilling, still not working, still on strike. Playing games.
Yo, hire this man, y'all.
I told him he'd come work for me.
Been doing a little bit of side jobs here and there. Started some side work this week. We might have some good news for the strike coming up. Fingers crossed. Everybody knock on some wood for your boy, because we might have some good news coming up. Other than that, living life, still making music.
All right, cool, man, cool. What you been playing this week, man?
This week, that's tough. I beat Tails last week. I'm really close to beating Link's Awakening. And then I went back and started playing Xenoblade again. So I started doing that. And then I randomly just decided to just start a second playthrough of Fire Emblem. So that was stupid. Because now that I might end up just keep doing that. It's just crazy. So really Xenoblade and Link's Awakening. Oh, and Spider-Man as well. Those were the 3 games I'm really trying to get out of. And probably Fire Emblem now because I'd started to play through like an idiot.
Okay, cool, man. And lastly, we have the homie Tether Gaming. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Thank you for having me back. How you guys doing tonight?
No, dude, you sound like you're in an echo chamber, dude.
Do I?
Yeah, it might be a webcam mic. Actually, I don't even. You might want to check.
Yeah,
it might be a webcam mic. Not
yeah,
your,
it doesn't sound like your mic.
mic.
Yeah, it sounds like a webcam mic for real.
Yo, dank meme dropping spoilers in the chat, bro.
Oh, you said about the beat?
Yo,
No.
dang! I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, you better chill out.
No, dude, more important than that, this man's dropping
Podcast is
WWE.
Wow.
I haven't even got to watch, man. I hate you, dog.
Somebody ban this man.
Yo, Jake Miller with the $2 super chat says, looking forward to chill night with a nice buzz. Yo, man, thanks for coming through, man. Drink responsibly, man, and glad to have you join us, man. But for me,
Wow, he did.
For me, you right?
WWE I'm done with WWE right now, dog. I'm done with the WWE.
You
WWE
right?
can eat a D, and that's it. I'm done. I'm done with WWE, man.
Did he suplex City him and it's done?
Anyway, that was Super Nintendo Direct. Super Studio Nintendo. There we go.
Bye, Nick.
But anyway, I've been playing, if you guys know, Zelda Link's Awakening. Tonight, I want you guys. I forgot to do a poll because I got busy at work. But I'm gonna ask you guys at the end of the stream tonight. Do you guys want me to stream the ending of Zelda Link's Awakening tonight, or a little bit earlier tomorrow night, where it's a little bit early, like about 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time? And we'll decide where we can go from there. I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, okay, he's still there. Okay, cool. So, real fast, we're going to go through to the 19 people that are watching here over on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Wow, this man changed the Bootio shirt to...
Change my shirt. The WWE is trash. Vince McMahon is awful. I'm watching AEW from here on out. I'm done with this stuff, man.
Okay.
Stupid.
Anyway... What's going on, BP? What's going on, Chips and Sticks? Maro, what's good? Yo, Turbo Jesse, what's going on, dude? Yo, Turbo, we gotta have you back on the Chillcast one of these days, man. Definitely. Yo, Hong, what's going on, man? So the Player Essence fans came to watch the stream. What's going on? Thank you guys for coming through. Dorkman, yes, indeed. VC went off. If y'all haven't heard Madhouse by VC, go check it out. That's all I'm gonna say. Astro is off the chain. What is good? Tom Gothron, what's going on? What's going on? Dank Me, what's good? Blanket 6, what is good? Jake Miller, thank you again for the $2 super chat. Yo, NX Revolution, was good? And is there anybody else that I missed? Santiago 316, what is good? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into the topics themselves, and we're gonna talk about probably the biggest news of the week, and that's Shawn Layden quitting PlayStation Sony. And this caused a lot of things because after that you just saw a whole bunch of other events happen with PlayStation literally the next day, and all they gave this dude was a tweet. They didn't give this dude a video, they didn't give this dude a tribute or nothing. And this dude worked longer than Reggie. This dude worked even longer than Phil Spencer for his company. So it seems like one could assume that there was probably some foul play involved. There was something that, you know, he didn't agree with the company, and the company didn't agree with him, so they just both parted ways. But right now, I'm in a position where I'm looking at what's going to be next for PlayStation. We already seen they downing on cloud gaming, and we're seeing that PlayStation Now is back stronger than ever. So what I want to hear from you guys in the cast and you guys in the chat as well, What do you guys think Shawn Layden's going to do post, his departure with Sony? And also, what do you think PlayStation's going to do for moving forward? Anybody else going to take that?
Who wants to go first?
Sorry,
How about you?
I got a lot on my mind right now. So
how about you? Focus. Focus.
It's been a rough night. It's been a rough night, guys.
Focus.
Shawn Layden. I mean, it's definitely surprising. Really makes me wonder, when stuff finally leaks out to the public, what's actually going on behind the scenes is usually 10 times worse than what actually leaks.
Exactly.
So, I mean, will we ever find out what really happened? I don't know. Probably. Everything comes out eventually. But it's interesting because didn't they announce that they're going to be going more towards cross-platform?
They did too. That was another announcement.
The day after.
The day of, actually.
The day of. They're like, he's gone, guys. So, I mean, it's interesting. Was he standing in the way of Sony feeling like they needed to evolve as a brand and they felt like he needed to go? Was he the last remnant of a dying breed of Sony elitists? I don't know.
Huang said Reggie was announced months before he actually retired, whereas Shawn Layden's was somewhat abrupt. And that's the number one thing.
It's probably not a firing, but a basically
a mutual
quit or you're fired.
Yeah, step down type deal.
That happens all the time.
No, Puzzle Solver is on record he quit, but it's how you quit is basically we go upper ranks in business. It's there's a way you quit. It's you either quit or they let you go eventually. So it's we know he quit, but did he quit because he just wanted to retire, or did he quit because there was some things that he wanted to be associated with, or did he quit because him being terminated would have been, or him being removed from his position of power, then being terminated would have been something that was highly possible.
And once you get fired, that's a huge black mark on your resume.
It is.
Whereas if you just resign from something, you can give a reason I wanted to seek more, I don't know, prosperous endeavors, something like that. But they ask you, when you apply to a job, have you been fired in the last 5 years?
Yeah, that matters.
Yeah,
because they give you about a 5-year barometer to see. Well, you probably grown past it. You probably learned a few things, so they give you some sort of amnesty there. But to what Jakin is saying, it's that's a huge black mark on your resume. So, it's
everyone in the chat. If you feel like you're about to get fired,
quit.
Say you can't fire me. You can't. I quit.
See, Jakin, man. I'm glad you're on, buddy. Glad you're on. See, moments like this are recording moments. But anyway, Nick, what do you think about this, man?
I mean, apparently, I'm reading because I had to do some little bit of research. I knew he quit, but I didn't do much diving into why. But apparently, the SIE Japan president is also leaving. It seems to be there's some sort of something going on there, some sort of power struggle.
Changing of the guard.
Changing of the guard. It looks like something's happening, and I don't know what I think about it, man. I don't know what I think about it. Last time there was a power struggle for the rival company that didn't bode well for a certain release of a console. So who knows what's going to happen with PlayStation 5? You don't know what can happen. It's kind of weird.
But all of these changes are seemingly for the better, cross-platform and everything like that. It's a good.
Yes, it does seemingly for the better. But once again, is that what their fan base wants?
Yeah, I also think it's very interesting that all this stuff comes out right after him leaving. Crossplay, PlayStation Now, coming up with these new games. I feel like maybe he didn't really want to do that stuff. Maybe he was behind the no crossplay thing, and maybe the board was just okay, everyone else is doing it. We got to get you out of here if you're not going to be on board.
Yeah, that's a very big possibility.
Yeah,
I mean, it is a very big possibility. Maybe he just didn't want to change, and everybody knew that they had to change because times were changing. But still,
yeah.
How is that going to work for them? That's the thing. They have a lot of momentum moving forward into this next generation. I mean, with certain games coming out, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, like they have a lot of momentum going forward, and how is it going to affect them? That's my question, at least.
I mean, I'm kind of worried about Sony's direction going forward.
The PlayStation 5 is gonna be really interesting. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like last time this happened, it was with Xbox, and there was a bunch of stuff that happened, and Xbox made a bunch of stupid decisions, and they took a hit for it. What if there's what if there were some decisions that wanted to be made for the PlayStation 5 or for the future, and he didn't want to do it, somebody didn't want to do it, and now all of a sudden he's gone, other guy's gone, now they're going to make all these changes. How is that going to bode well for the PlayStation brand? Will their fans be accepting of those changes? That's the major question.
I think as long as they're still putting out their big budget, single player, story driven games, I think they'll be fine. My issue is how serious they're going to take VR. Yeah. That's my thing. Yeah. I don't think we're there yet. And I think they're going to take a big chance with VR on the PlayStation 5.
Maybe VR was a big deal.
Yeah, that might be
maybe that was it.
No, go ahead, Tyler.
No, I'm agreeing. That might be it.
I mean, if they could pull it off, they have the money to pull it off. They have the backing, and they have the previous success to take a chance. Like Sony is in a position more than any other console right now to really take a chance and really try something truly innovative with the PlayStation 5. Because right now, I feel as though what Sony cannot afford right now, Sony cannot afford trying to look like everybody else like they have been. They got lucky with this generation. Let's just call it what it is.
Ooh.
Sony...
Hit him with the facts, baby.
I don't think...
No.
Hit him with the facts.
No, Sony's success is based upon Nintendo dropping the ball and Microsoft dropping the ball. Like
Xbox and Nintendo both had the momentum moving in the next generation.
Like literally, Nintendo dropped the ball with the Wii U because that's the same generation as the PlayStation 4, and also Microsoft dropped the ball with Xbox One, where they were overpricing things, the DRM issue, the Kinect's issue, spying on you like it's Skynet from Terminator. They had so many different things going against them. What is... Yo, go Che, you alright?
Wrong camera.
Okay.
Now this man has more than one camera.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, so but what's going on, Sincere? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm straight, man. My bad. What's going on?
We chilling, man. We just talk about Shawn Layden and basically PlayStation 5 and the future of PlayStation, and I was just expressing that PlayStation 4 success is based upon Nintendo and Microsoft screwing up, basically.
I think that's a factor, but I don't think that's the main reason.
That plays a part, but I don't think that's like.
Well, yeah, that's not the main reason. Because of course you have to have your own products.
Big reason though.
You have to have to say that kind of undermines the amount of work they did building their catalog of first party titles.
Well, their first, you're right. They did build some first party titles, but a lot of the main games that outside of the God of Wars, outside of Horizon Zero Dawn, the Uncharted, and I'll even throw in Spider-Man. Most of the games people were really playing were multi-platform games.
Bloodborne. Forgot about Bloodborne.
Bloodborne 2. Yeah, Bloodborne's a great game.
Besides, if you look at the amount of sales for like God of War and Spider-Man versus the install base, it's not even that big.
So that's why
you can't say that either, because it's like okay, for instance, when we look at Nintendo games, you look at the copy sold as opposed to the install base.
But the attach rate is a lot higher on Nintendo.
But then you don't have third parties on there. You don't have a choice. You don't have an option. There's not, the pool of games is smaller on Nintendo.
Well, you do. Well, that used to be the case. Now that's not much of a problem anymore.
Absolutely the case. When you look at any third party title sales, I'm guarantee you Nintendo's are the lowest.
Actually, Nintendo was the most with what was that game? Starlink, Nintendo eclipsed everybody.
This man picked Starlink.
I did it.
This man picked Starlink. Avidan, look, I'm trying to be on your side. You said Starlink.
I did.
But you said
That might as well
Starlink.
be a Nintendo game.
Right, it had Star Fox in it. That's why it sold the most.
I still got
This man,
Starlink
bro.
sealed in the package. This is the only reason I bought it on Switch.
But I mean,
Yo, Avidan tried to pull out the Starlink,
I did.
bro.
I did.
That's
I did.
wild, bro.
I
You
did.
can't do that, bro.
Why
You
not?
can't do that.
Why not? It is
can
my
start looking at
podcast.
Starlink.
It is my podcast. I do what I want.
All right, Axel. All right, Axel Rose. Go ahead.
But no, go ahead. No, sincere, I got you though.
What is it? I mean, it's the install base, thing where, okay, this game didn't sell as much. Let's just hypothetically, what did PlayStation sold? 90 million? What's the number? It's like some crazy.
They're close. They crossed 100. They crossed
something. They passed 100.
Yeah, they crossed 100.
If a game sells 100 million copies, it's probably the best-selling game of all time.
Grand Theft Auto.
But that's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's been out 4 different times on 4 different platforms.
Yeah.
Like,
That's right.
Yeah.
the five never end.
It's crazy that game's not on Switch yet, though.
They're not going to bring it to Switch.
Don't speak too soon. You never know.
They may bring it to Switch. I mean, I won't cop it, but I'm just saying like that's a golden opportunity right there.
Didn't GTA 3 get rated in Australia?
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It did. But overall though, I would say the PlayStation 5. The whole premise of me saying that is because of the success of having over 100 million console units sold on your current gen console. They have the liberty to take a chance. It's like they could go truly innovative and not crash and burn like a Sega Dreamcast.
But do they?
Sure.
But do they have a chance? But
do.
But do they have the liberty to do that?
They do, actually. They do. Because out of every other console right now, I would call, you see, the thing is, I would say the Switch is actually Generation 8. Let's be real. The Wii U's Generation 7.
Kind of mid,
I think,
I still think it's Gen 7.
It's not really fair because that's two consoles in one generation.
I think it's Gen 7. I think it's just a refresh. I think they just hit that reset button real quick.
But you see, this is me. This is me now giving Nintendo that L. Nintendo caught that hard L with Gen 7 with the Wii U.
They did.
So this is their 8th gen console. So Sony and Microsoft have an opportunity to truly outclass the Switch because almost 3 years? The Switch would have been out for 3 years by the time these two consoles been out. Like, Sony and Microsoft got a huge opportunity right now to really do something drastic. And I think that's more so what Microsoft is going for. What I got from E3, Microsoft is really trying to be more...
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I thought I was in your corner with Microsoft, but I don't know, man. I don't even know what Microsoft's trying to do other than it says it's besides selling us Game Pass, like that's it.
Yeah,
but
I think Microsoft's just going to put out a box.
But I feel like being able to streamline your games on any platform, which is what they're really aiming to do, can really make them put them in a market against even the Switch now. Because
their competition is Stadia.
Because
think they're gonna?
It's Stadia and the Switch actually. It's Stadia and the Switch. If you think about it,
they ain't gonna catch the Switch sleeping, bro. Breath of the Wild 2, Bayo 3.
Oh yeah, trust me. The Switch got the game.
4.
The Switch got the games.
Bro, you need to stop. Everybody need to stop bringing up Metro Prime 4. That game ain't coming out until like the end of the generation.
Listen,
2021 probably. 2022.
Listen, the Switch. We could all agree the Switch got the games, right?
Them in PlayStation, yes.
Yeah,
but Switch has more. But them in PlayStation, yes.
Yeah, so Switch, even Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 11 is rated higher. Like the Metacritic score went up because of the Switch game version.
It's the best version.
Like, I mean, they did like make it better in every way and added a bunch of cool stuff to it. So yeah, I better be rated better.
But you know how some people are kind of salty with the Switch. Astral Chain review bombs. So
I'm not salty with the Switch, but I want to get the Switch version of Dragon Quest now because I heard that orchestrated soundtrack versus the MIDI one that I'm playing now on my PlayStation.
Dude, the soundtrack's so good.
It's really upsetting. It's like, oh my gosh,
orchestrated or orchestrated-esque.
No, it's orchestrated. That's
real symphonies, like real. They got a real.
that is a real
Yeah,
symphony.
yeah, it's a
All
real
right.
symphony.
I didn't get to hear it. I didn't get to hear the
No,
sound.
what's orchestrated-esque is what's on the PlayStation, where you can tell it's kind of MIDI.
Guys, go download the demo. It's 10 hours.
I'm not doing that. I'm already like almost done with the PlayStation version.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm stuck playing the PlayStation version, and now I hear watch people play the game, and I hear that soundtrack. I'm like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah. So for me, I'll see about getting Dragon Quest 11. If I beat if Nicholas is still in the chat, there's a contest running. There's a little challenge going on for my Zelda Link's Awakening streams. If I beat the game under 75 deaths or less and adhere to his small stipulations, he's gonna buy me a game of my choice on the Switch. So I'm thinking about
Dragon Quest.
I'm thinking about Dragon Quest or Daemon X Machina, because Daemon X Machina, I heard a lot of great things about that game too.
Dragon Quest.
Daemon X Machina.
See,
but back to the subject of PlayStation. I don't know what this firing. I keep saying firing. It's not firing, but I don't know what this parting ways with Shawn Layden. Like I said, I don't know how that's going to bode well for them. But you said, they can afford to take chances and be okay. But I don't know how their fans will take those changes if they make any major changes. It seems like the fans are perfectly happy with Sony the way it is, and they don't want anything else but their first party games and then to keep Sony the way it is. If they make a bunch of major changes, I feel like that's not going to go well.
Jim Ryan came out and said basically they're going to do what they've been doing, making those cinematic games.
Yeah. The games probably won't change. It's just, I think like the interactions between the other companies and like their marketing and stuff, because I'm seeing commercials for PlayStation Now, which I don't remember. I don't remember ever seeing one before. Now people are crashing through ceilings, talking about playing God of War.
So wait,
it runs really good. I was surprised. I tried PlayStation Now.
Did you try it on PC or on PlayStation?
I'm on PC.
What's your internet?
Good?
Yeah, it's running real good. Try it. I'm telling you.
I'm
playing God of War right now. This is my first time playing God of War. My PS4 is broken. Mm-hmm. So never played God of War before. Jumped into it. I played about 6 hours of it.
Really?
Yeah. It's good.
Yo, Tether, tell me about it off stream. Like I might want to try it out.
Oh yeah. We'll talk.
Definitely. All right, cool.
To the combat, I mean, you saying it's running good, and you've actually played the combat portions of the game. I seen somebody ran good, and they was chopping down a tree. I'm like,
no. I just beat the dragon, whatever that dragon.
You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah. Playing the game, so I'm taking you the first person I seen that wasn't chopping down the tree that said it run good. I'm listening.
Yo, that dragon fight's fun.
It was really fun.
Yo, so I'm going to the chat to see what else everyone has to say about this. Chips and Sticks said some of the third-party games sold better on PS4 as well. On the top of my head, Assassin's Creed Origins sold more on PS4 than PC and Xbox, maybe even combined. That's highly possible, you know. Even though it looks much better, it runs much better on PC. That's highly possible. Speaking of PC games, Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to PC next month.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, it is. For those of you who are interested and have strong computers to run the game,
a year later,
to see the game in full high graphical fidelity, that's you down there, Go Jay.
It only took a year.
That's you. I know you got a powerhouse. So
I finished it on the 1X. I'm doing it again.
He says, "To hell with life. I'm gonna be a cowboy."
Be a cowboy. I don't know.
Cowboy in 120 frames in 4K, baby.
Right. I might stream it with the cowboy hat.
It'll probably make the game more fun, make it more responsive.
So, but Jake, I will say this, Jake. Thank you for being G-rated tonight. I appreciate you.
I'm a wheeling dealing son of a gun.
Anyway, we're gonna move.
Right.
No.
Woo!
No.
I'm not wooing right now. I'm at the WWE. So next subject.
Oh, you watch SmackDown tonight?
Yeah, I watched SmackDown tonight, and I'm not happy about the squash match that was.
Me either. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I got done with squash matches. You know what the biggest squash match I didn't care for? When Goldberg did the same thing to Brock Lesnar, and for a pay-per-view at that. So
that wasn't supposed to go down like.
So anyway, going back to See, I got mad because WWE destroyed Goldberg for me. They made him anyway. We're gonna talk about.
Don't worry, he redeemed himself. He redeemed himself. The next pay-per-view, you just didn't see.
We're gonna talk about.
We're
gonna talk about Apex Legends, and the reason, cause it's mine podcast. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Apex Legends because for real, I wanted to talk about Apex Legends possibly being the best free-to-play shooter that's out. Possibly.
Well, Destiny just threw his name in the hat.
Thank you.
Yeah. Destiny.
So, I don't know.
It's close. It's close. And the reason why I wanted to put that out there is because Apex Legends has been evolving, but extremely well. Season 1 was cool. It was decent. Like we first played, like all right, I can spend some time playing this game. Season 2, it became a little bit more serious, and it was like, you know what? I could play this game a little bit more often now. This is actually pretty cool. With the additions, with the guns and everything. Season 3.
Haven't played it yet, but let me know,
bruh. You want to run some games after we're done to see what I'm talking about?
I might want to.
I got you. I'll play.
Season 3 is a new. First of all, the old map. Yo, VC, we gotta talk. VC, do you want to hop on this Chillcast? Let me know. I'll send you a link.
Desolate. VC is desolate.
VC, let me know if you want to hop on. If you want to hop on the Chillcast, I'll send you a link. Season 3 has changed the game. First of all right, Nick, you know how you like the EVA 8, right?
Kind of, yeah.
They gotta hop up now. You get a 2 quick shot with that thing now.
All right, dope.
Yeah. So Jake's face, Jake. Yeah, that's a real thing now. It's a completely new map now. Completely new.
Yeah, that's what Buddy told me. He said it was a new map.
Avidan. Tell him about the tunnel. Tell him about the vortex, bro.
Oh no, that's season 2.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, he was there for that.
I didn't play season 2.
Yeah, season 3 is a different ball game altogether. The VC said, wait, yeah, I'll hop on to the link. All right, cool, I got you, VC. Yeah, it's a different ball game altogether, and the new character on top of that. Yo,
I heard the new character was fire.
Yeah, he is. Yo, all right, Go Chain.
What's up?
I'm positive the echo's coming from you. I had multiple episodes.
Oh, you said the echo?
Yeah, I'm convinced because I had multiple episodes, no echo. Multiple episodes, but it's all good.
Desolate.
But yeah, it's definitely worth playing. If you guys have not played season 3, it's definitely worth playing.
Give me my credit.
I haven't played Apex Legends a single time.
Bruh, do you like shooters?
They're right. I'm not a big FPS guy.
It's pretty fun. Like, I would never play it by myself. I don't think it's enough, especially like being forced to play with 2 randoms. But hopping in with friends, like it's pretty fun. It's free.
Hopping in with friends is a lot of fun. Exactly, considering it's free. The thing is, like I like about this free to play is the only thing you really have to pay for if you want to. You could pay for the unlock characters. You can also pay for, you pay to unlock characters, but it's different in this game. They made it so you don't pay for cosmetics. It's like they really made that a real randomizer, and I actually felt that's kind of interesting. I actually kind of like that model that they have. And if you want to unlock and try out the new character, they give you that full liberty to do that. So, Taylor, you said you don't play Apex. Jakin,
yeah,
you and Nick did not try season 3 yet, and Go Chain, you didn't try season 3 yet either, right?
Nah, I didn't try it.
What are y'all impressions on like the game overall from season 1 to season 2, and like would you guys agree that for this game being free, it's actually a really good game, both on the mechanic side and graphical fidelity to actual gameplay? What would you guys say?
I mean, I always thought the gunplay from Respawn games was on point anyway. So just that in general, being in a battle royale setting is perfect. The movement, momentum, speed of the firefights. It's just a fun game. It's a fun game to play. So as far as the modes and the
I don't know why I can't
characters
hear you
that they
guys.
added,
Hold on a sec.
all those joints was fire. So from season to season, the game is getting better. So, like when I seen that you sent that as a title, I would look at it and said, might be right.
Like I wanted to take a hot take on something because I feel this is something that is starting to go a little bit under the radar. It's like everyone still has
You
their.
think so? I think it's getting its props
right now. Okay,
I think it always has, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Apex is getting a little bit of props, but it's still kind of buried.
I was going to say
Fortnite.
That's what I was going to say in comparison to Fortnite.
It's gonna be Fortnite though, man. Fortnite is.
It's gonna be Fortnite,
kids, man. It's the kids.
I think that it's just more of genre fatigue. I think that battle royales are kind of waning in popularity. I think that's the issue. I think Apex has always been regarded as a good game.
Right.
I mean, it's a fantastic game so far. I would say it's a game. Go ahead.
But to answer your question, is it the best free to play first person shooter out there? In my opinion, yes. That's just my opinion, though. I like it better than Fortnite. It's way better than PUBG because if you play PUBG, PUBG is just a firestorm of awfulness. And then what else are we gonna play? Realm Royale.
I like
what's the other one?
Paladin's
Realm Royale,
cool.
like
it was the H1Z1.
Well, hold on.
That game is.
Hold on.
What are we gonna do?
Let me ask this question: is it really fair to compare Paladins to Apex, seeing how Paladins is more like into Overwatch in the sense that
No, they made a battle royale version called Realm Royale.
Still don't hear you.
Yeah, they did make a battle royale called Realm Royale. Now Realm Royale is a different game. Yo, VC, can you hear us?
I don't think he can hear
I don't think he cares.
Yeah,
I'm so confused. He's typing furiously.
Yeah, right. He's furious.
Furious type.
I can't hear you guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yo, he has that. He has that.
Man, it's just a light right in front of me.
He has that. Yo, guys. Yo, who has that? Who you guys saw Pulp Fiction, right?
That thing definitely was furious.
Yeah. He has that Samuel Jackson. He has that Samuel Jackson furious anger in him right now.
Right. That typing was fierce, bro. What was you saying, no, Avidan?
But no, I was just basically saying that I definitely agree. It's like look at that season 3 and compare it out even how Fortnite evolved. I remember playing Fortnite from season 1 to about season 5 I stopped. Fortnite wasn't even progressing the way Apex is right now. And that's
but Apex has got to see the path that Fortnite took, and now they got shortcuts to figure out how to make the thing work.
Absolutely.
Fortnite is the blueprint. Fortnite is the blueprint of all these first person things there. Apex is only taking their formula and putting it in their own, and they know how to do it. That's why I like what they're doing, because they put the season pass in there earlier. They knew that they needed to change things up earlier when they changed up the maps in season 2 and add new characters and add all the cool stuff to do while you're in the game and all the challenges and stuff. They did all that stuff earlier. Now I haven't played season 3. I don't know what they've added yet. We'll find out tonight if we do play. But it just seems like Apex is watching Fortnite and saying, okay, we're going to take the good, we're going to leave the bad out. And then they're putting their own spin on it, and that's why I like it. Not
to mention, I've noticed, and this is just me from a visual standpoint, I've noticed they touch on the textures a little bit more too with each season as well. The textures for some of the characters get better, at least on PC. The textures for some of the characters.
Yeah, let's play this on PlayStation and see how bad.
Yeah, we're not playing on PlayStation. We will
Avidan
not.
Just scared. Avidan don't get kills on PlayStation, y'all.
No, first of all, no. First of all, no. First of all, what you're not gonna do is go put me on blast like that.
I just said you don't get kills on PlayStation. That's all.
This is his podcast.
First of all, you're not gonna put me on blast like that. Second of all,
this is his. You don't talk to him like that.
Just say no. Don't play Apex with Avidan if you want to win, because he be dying first.
Oh, see, really? First of all,
he'll be crawling towards you like, please help me.
Please help me. Nah,
first of all, what Nick is not saying is how we actually had to save Nick last time. How me and Rob had to save Nick last time, but he's not going to mention that. Second of all,
never happened. Never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Anyway.
So quit lying to the people in the chat. They know you lying. They know that they know that you guys are in my backpack. They saw the evidence when I posted it. That 7-kill dub game. Yeah, me, son. Me. My backpack. Y'all hopped in. I took us to the promised land.
Call this man Norman Reedus. He got everybody in his backpack.
That's that energy. That's the energy I like. That's it right there.
Put your glasses back on, man. And then fix that scraggly beard.
Finally, I can hear you guys. I realized that I actually had an update in my Discord.
Nick!
That's actually why.
Yo, Nick, you want to catch his work at Smash, do you?
Look, I'm retired from the game of Smash. I retired last night after getting my butt kicked by Chips and freaking Nichols all night.
Whoa,
so I'm done with that game.
Well, hold up. You lost to Chips?
Oof. You're playing randoms. So I was getting my butt kicked.
Oh, and randoms too?
You lost to Chips?
And Nicholas. I'm done with that game, bro. I retired.
You lost to Chips?
Like I'm and Eli Manning right now. I'm
time out.
I already won
you
my
lost to
Chips?
Chips doesn't.
Like, you act like Chips is terrible.
You lost to Chips?
Yeah, I lost Chips. We was playing randoms. I got my butt handed to me. I'm done with that game.
Dog, you made the right choice. You made the right choice.
I'm retired. I'm Eli Manning right now. I'm telling you.
You made the right choice.
Manning.
I salute you, dog. You made the right choice.
My
you lost
reaction
to
is bad.
Chips?
I can't throw it inside the pocket no more. I'm punch drunk. I'm done.
Anyway, we're gonna VC. We was talking about Apex Legends possibly being the best free to play shooter. Do you have any thoughts you want to add to that?
I think that's definitely true. The only thing I could think of that I personally play a lot is Paladins. Like, I do play Apex. Like, I don't play it all the time. I'm not even that high, like, of a level. I don't buy into all the stuff like that.
Would you say, because the same company made Realm Royale, would you say Realm Royale is more of a closer depiction, closer game to Apex Legends?
Realm Royale, play that too. I play that as well.
Paladins is more closer to Overwatch. And the only reason why I don't like comparing the two is because Overwatch and Paladins, when you die, you get respawned and you keep fighting until like the time is up. Whereas in Apex Legends, you die.
Yep, you're gone. Yep. Kind of like Fortnite in that regard too. So.
Yeah, but well, I was actually waiting for Apex to add the Fortnite has a deathmatch now. I was waiting for Apex to add that to their repertoire again. That would have been dope to have a deathmatch type deal like Fortnite does. That would
be a good idea.
That would have been amazing.
The times I do play Fortnite, I usually just play Team Rumble with friends.
Yeah,
they all go for like the challenges and stuff, and I just go around just beating people, getting kills.
Yeah, exactly. And that would have been dope if they would have added at the Apex. That would have been able to have that. I can see that coming in the future.
Yeah, it's a good
I'd rather
idea.
play deathmatch in an Apex form. That would be really fun.
You ever that gunplay?
I'll be playing that a lot more, honestly, too.
I mean, might as well just play Titanfall, but you know what?
I was gonna say
Titanfall's like kind of gone, so it's never coming back. I wish it did. Titanfall 2.
Titanfall's never coming back because of this game. That's why Titanfall's never coming back.
Exactly.
Titanfall 3 got canceled. Said we're canceling Titanfall 3, but you got Apex.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone else they want to add to that, or we could go on to the actually the last topic. Surprisingly.
You mind if I say just one thing about the Shawn Layden thing real quick?
Oh, definitely. Go ahead.
Just one thing. I think there's some possible controversy behind the scenes, which is why everything was just so quiet. It was just a tweet on Twitter. He's been there since like the 1980s, so they should have done a lot more than just a tweet. So there's definitely something behind the scenes that either Shawn Layden did, or maybe Shawn saw where Sony is taking PlayStation and wanted to leave ship. So one or the other.
One thing that I do want to add, I'm glad you mentioned that. Barry on the PE podcast mentioned this last night. I thought it was rather interesting. Shawn Layden is actually ghost-liking tweets. So even though he's fired,
he's Kevin Durant.
Yeah, like if you go
burner account.
If you go to his Twitter and you go to his likes, he's actually
everything.
He's actually liking like that. You'll be missed. And let's see. This tweet was actually in a what was the shirt? No, there was one tweet that I liked that I felt that was actually kind of interesting that he actually liked. So he's actually still interacting with people who are still saying his name on Twitter or anything that revolves around quitting your job. So that's why I felt it was rather interesting. Rather interesting. So
like KD just over here ghost liking tweets and they got burner accounts and. Mad at Sony.
Yeah. KD is so funny. He just sits in his bed at night, just like mad at people.
He probably got like 8 Twitter accounts, like lined right up. He can just flip right between them.
Like the thing is, it's like he said a lot. He did a lot for Sony, and his leadership is definitely worth mentioning. It's like he really helped Sony get to where they are today. It'll be ignorant to say, he wasn't the man for the job. You don't have too many people who invest over 2 decades of their lives into a company and bring them to where they are today. He basically saw the PlayStation. Like, if you really think about the timeline,
the inception of PlayStation.
Exactly, the inception of PlayStation to where it is now. So he did an amazing job, and really hats off and salute to him and to his future endeavors. So
yeah, go join Nintendo, definitely. A real winner.
Wow, you really went there. Before we go,
he can do that.
Yeah, Baron did mention that in his own video. See, I didn't get to see Baron's video because Baron be going off in his videos when I'm at work. And listen, guys, I can't afford to watch Baron when I'm at work because I'll lose my job. I'll flash.
It's definitely not safe.
Wrestler Baron?
Yes, Wrestler Baron.
Oh man, I ain't watching him at all. How about that?
But you don't like Wrestler Baron?
He's a fool, man. He's a complete fool.
Shout out to all my Baron fans in the chat.
Listen, man.
I just think if anything, he just tweets too much because the people who go to his tweets are the same people who like just constantly berate him for stuff. So.
But he's kind of notorious, isn't he?
Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead, and before we get to the next topic, I definitely got to talk to VC for a second, man. Dude, what were you on?
I was just on me. That's really all it was, to be honest.
What were you on? See, for those of you, VC accepted the regular challenge, and he definitely put his lyrics on the Madhouse. So towards the end, you could share the link to your latest video with that. But basically, he shared his version of Madhouse, and he had his flow going for a second. I'm like, okay. I hear you, dog. So thank you for accepting the challenge. More people accepted the challenge, but most of them made their responses on Facebook. I wish they did it on Twitter, because I would definitely would have shared more people who are going through the challenge. But if you want to go through the Madhouse challenge, we'll talk about that towards the end. Let's talk about the most anticipated games for 2019. Not just 2019, but quarter 4 2019. And I'm going to say there's 2 games for me that are the most anticipated.
When does quarter 4 start?
It started October 1st.
All right.
So it's a tie between Luigi's Mansion 3 and Pokemon.
Little Town Hero.
Yep, I know that was going to be
maybe getting a review. That's what I'm hoping for.
What? Little Town Hero?
Pokemon.
Yeah, I may get one. So
nice.
I'm hoping. If I get one, that'd be amazing because it'd be really quick.
Get
since
one.
I started getting
I'm gonna find you.
So. Maybe I'll get 2 and I'll send you one then.
Yes, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Because I've been singing the praises of this game since it got revealed. So yes, I'm ready for that. So that's the one I'm looking forward to. Plus, it's the cheapest game I can afford right now. So
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's why I got Jedi Outcast. It was $9.
Oron said town is trash.
Bro, you ain't even played the dang game.
I got a review code to play it first, though, Oron.
It's not even out yet.
Hold up. Loki said, I feel Shawn was told they were changing. He didn't agree with it. And he said he'll quit if you don't do what I want. And he said, bye, Felicia. That's...
Well, I mean, that fits into what I said earlier, Maybe he was the one behind not allowing crossplay and stuff like that. Like, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
And we probably would never know, to be honest with you.
Oh, it'll come out in like 10 years.
Yeah, when we don't care, right?
Yeah, we don't care anymore.
To be fair,
I don't care now. See?
If it ain't Switch, bro.
If I don't care, I really don't care. I really don't care right now, to be honest with you.
Talk to me when Ghost of Tsushima comes out. PlayStation.
For real. That's the game I'm looking forward to.
It's going to be PS5 when it launches, probably.
Chris Mendez said, I just got Ghostbusters remastered on Switch, and I'm looking forward to playing that again on the best console. Nice. But what do you guys think?
No, I'm about to play it on Xbox in 4K.
Let me know.
Boom, let him know.
Yo, when he said that, my mic fell.
Dang.
This man mic dropped me right now.
Dang.
No, my games is like I said, Little Town
That's
Hero,
dope,
Pokemon, Luigi's Mansion, of course. And I'm trying to think. Star Wars. The Star Wars game. That was good.
I keep forgetting about that game.
I keep forgetting about the game too. I forgot about that game too.
Why? And you know why? Because it comes out the same day as Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's such bad marketing.
But Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is what I'm looking forward to for sure. But
that's actually a good pick. Believe it or not, another game that's coming out in Q4. If you like downloading old games again, you want to play it on your Switch. Doom 64 is another game that's coming out on Switch for Q4.
Oh, quick question, Avidan. When's Q4 ending?
December 31st, 2019.
Yeah, so you can't pick Final Fantasy Remake.
Yeah, I was hoping there's something I would have said like Tokyo Mirage Sessions in January.
I just saw that.
Just because that's not to say I don't have anything I'm looking forward to, but like I'm considering either Death Stranding or Call of Duty. I'm considering
Death Stranding's another game to choose.
Like Luigi's Mansion, I'm considering that. Layden's Mystery Journey, I was considering that for the Switch. I don't know if you ever played the Professor Layden games. Those are pretty good. There's also a bunch of stuff. After Party, it's coming out on PS4. I may get that. It's made by the people who made Oxenfree, and it was in the State of Play. It was the only thing I liked in the State of Play.
Oh, so. Yeah, I saw that.
It looks really good.
Oxenfree too.
Yeah, they always have great writing, and you always get to choose your path. So I don't know. That's the type of thing I like. It's basically a party in hell 24/7.
Travis Strikes Again is coming out.
I wouldn't. That is coming out. Wait, when is that coming out?
October 17th.
Wow, that's quick. I thought. Okay.
What game?
What is
Travis.
But no, that's for the PlayStation. No More Heroes Complete Edition. That's for PlayStation. Never mind.
Outer Worlds is coming out.
Yeah, you guys can have
Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
That does look good. Outer Worlds.
Yeah,
especially like in terms of like games that you don't have to necessarily buy because you can just get on Game Pass.
Awesome.
Outer Worlds is like tip top.
Yo, guys, we have 33 people watching right now. Shout outs to all of you who are watching right now. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. Really appreciate all you guys.
Dude, there's a Tokyo Ghoul game coming out. It's terrible. There's a Tokyo Ghoul game coming out.
Definitely. Yo, Justin Cabral, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming by, man. Justin, are you new? Thank you for coming by, man. Yo, Squid, man. Yo, I've not seen Squid Vicious in the longest time, dude. How you been, dude?
It's a dope name. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a dope name.
That's a dope name.
It reminds me of the old wrestler Sid Vicious.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like Squid Vicious, Sid Vicious.
Yeah, it reminds me of the old wrestler name. But yo, Squid, man, thanks for coming through, bro. It's been a while since I've seen you, dude. But yeah, those are my games. Those are my games. Luigi's Mansion 3 and Pokemon.
The games that I'm gonna be buying this month. I'm buying The Witcher 3.
That's another game.
Just for like just the
540p,
fact
baby.
that from what I've seen, it runs really well on the Switch. Who was it? Game Explained did like a pretty in-depth rundown on. They played a couple hours of it. It looked really good. And then there's Little Town Hero and Pokemon and Outer Worlds, and those are like probably my big four for the rest of the year, and then the rest.
So you ain't about that Star Wars Fallen Order,
but we'll see. We'll see. Like
Pokemon comes out the same day. I get it, but still, yeah. I mean, not gonna lie, the game looked good though. Like the game looks good.
I'm not giving EA any more of my money.
Look, it's Star Wars, bro. Like, come on, man.
It's Star Wars, bro.
Hey, listen,
I got every Star Wars
I know
on
EA,
Blu-ray.
it's also Star Wars.
Look, I got every Star Wars on Blu-ray.
Listen, man, I don't trust. I don't trust it either, dude.
Here's what's gonna happen with Star Wars.
You guys don't trust it, and I will trust Respawn Entertainment to do the right thing, and I will get the game.
Yeah, I trusted BioWare too.
First of all, BioWare's not really BioWare.
Look where that got me.
Respawn's still
BioWare alone, okay? They sold their soul. They didn't have a choice.
Anyway,
don't get me started on
R.I.P.
BioWare,
Mass Effect.
Yes, RIP Mass Effect for real. And Anthem, by the way.
Let's not talk about Anthem. Let's not talk about Anthem.
Let's talk about Anthem. Let's do it because my favorite game developer is now dead because of that game.
They are dead because of that game. Well, no, they dead from Mass Effect Andromeda too. So it's
well, I mean, to be real, Andromeda was done by B Team. Anthem was done by the
It's
main
still
team.
It's still BioWare.
No,
Yeah,
it's not BioWare. All right? It's not. All right.
It's still
Not.
BioWare.
BioWare is not BioWare. It's never been BioWare.
Look, those
It's been
terms
BioWare
only
since
matter to
2001.
us. EA don't care what the B team, the A team, CZ. They don't care. They know that game has BioWare's name on it, and it's not selling. That's all they care about.
Facts.
Man,
Yep.
Yeah, they
Anthem, bro. That game came and gone so fast. Came in March, done in April.
don't. Yeah,
Same thing with yeah, you talking about Anthem, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't have much of a chance.
It was gone.
But I mean, isn't BioWare working on Dragon Age right now?
Yes, and
Oh, they are.
and that is their last hope before they go under. So before EA says you're done.
Under.
So guys, since we kind of threw those games out there and we have an ample amount of time left, I wanted to throw us into Q&A from the chat to us, and
Please ask questions.
we you all right, Nick?
Please ask questions. Last week, nobody asked questions, and I got really upset. Okay, we need to have questions in this chat. All right, I
You
enjoy
right,
all the
Nick?
questions. I don't care what you ask. It don't have to be game related. It can be anime, food.
You know what?
really love food.
I got a question. I got a question for the chat. I got a question for the cast. Who plans to go see the Joker movie?
Saw it already.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, let me hear.
Straight up, it's probably okay. Listen, to me, there was 2 movies that transcended comic book movies, and that was Logan and The Dark Knight.
Right.
Add the Joker to it.
Wow.
Ooh, wow,
That's
good,
good to
homie.
hear.
Yeah,
That
I mean, I'm saying it's. I can't really call it a comic book movie.
Right.
It's a movie. It's a drama. That's it. Now there's elements sprinkled, here and there. You get a nugget of some things that you know, but okay, this is how I put it. You know how like Heath Ledger's Joker was like this savvy, smart but manic criminal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a sociopath.
This guy is just a psycho. He's not savvy, smart, any of that. He's just crazy. He's the kind of crazy that could be walking down your street tomorrow.
And you would never know it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about seeing it. I want to see it really.
You should go see
really
it.
much.
You should go see it. You should definitely go see it. And
definitely see
it's
it.
shot really good. Like the
Like the
some of the
cinematography is
shots-
all nice.
Say it again.
Yeah,
The cinematography is really nice.
Really good.
yeah, you can tell from the
Awesome.
trailers.
Yeah, really good.
Is Joaquin getting an
Yes,
Oscar?
I believe so.
Joaquin should get an Oscar for everything that man does.
Even
to
like
tell you truth.
the way he contorts his body when he talks, like it's almost like it's just odd. Like
So
He's
if
got one
he's
question.
like
if-
I think
if
he's a
he did a
method
really-
actor.
So
Oh, yeah.
if
got-
he did a really good job at doing Joker, do you think? Never mind. I'm wrong.
say it.
I was
Nick,
gonna say,
say
do you think he's gonna be, gone in the next month or two?
Stop that!
Stop
that!
It's not even funny, man. But
I'm just saying. Apparently people play the Joker.
One person.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's still around.
This isn't the
No,
Superman
Jack- but
movies
Jack- but
right
Jack-
now. What do you
but-
expect?
But Jack Nicholson did warn Heath Ledger about the role, though.
Right, you guys
He's so crazy.
And first of all,
he was
and
in The
another thing,
Shining, man. He was already in a crazy movie. That's
Listen.
nothing compared to that.
That's true. That's true.
and we
absolutely.
don't even know it was The Dark Knight that got Heath Ledger. Okay, it could have been Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would you?
Relax.
First of all, man,
Anyway.
why you bashing that movie? That was a good movie. Stop
We
it.
will rock you.
Yo, we got one question in the chat, y'all. We got one question. So, Leah Judea asks, first anime ever watched?
Speed Racer.
Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, Speed Racer.
Fist
Does
of
that
the
count?
North Star and Ronin Warriors.
I didn't have cable TV as a kid, so Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, if Speed Racer counts, Speed Racer. If not, then Pokemon. Obviously, that was almost everybody's first.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I think Thundercats for me as well.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z was my first one, but even before Pokemon.
I count Thundercats as an anime. I don't know.
Actually, I don't think that.
It's like a cartoon.
No, that's
but
just regular cartoon.
Might as well just throw every Hanna-Barbera.
I would
cartoon
it would
in the world.
probably be
It's not
Dragon Ball,
Japanese.
or it'd be like Inuyasha,
She says Speed Racer counts
or
for sure.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho is a great one, but I watched that way after everything else.
I think.
Uh,
I watched it as a
Speed
kid,
Racer.
like as a little kid.
Yeah.
Power
it's
Rangers
probably
counts
Speed
too.
Racer.
No, you did not.
Power Rangers counts. It's probably Speed Racer.
No, you
Power
didn't.
Rangers. What is Power Rangers? Power Rangers is nothing but us stealing their action scenes and then putting a bunch of American kids in it. That's all it was. So Power Rangers counts.
You know, it was
I
a
don't know
really
if I
good
can agree
anime
with you,
when
but
I was a little
can't
kid.
say you're wrong.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Zoids.
Exactly. But no, seriously, I would say Dragon Ball Z because I watched Dragon Ball Z when it came on basic TV. Like with
But it was
the
the Canadian actors, not Funimation.
exactly with the original opening. You know what opening I'm
when
talking
Goku
about.
sounded like a weirdo and Vegeta's like a surfer dude. Oh my gosh, so bad. It was
Exactly.
so bad.
Ocean dub. Ocean dub. That's what it was. Ocean dub.
Yeah, the ocean dub's pretty bad.
It was terrible.
It's funny though.
But no, I ain't gonna lie though. Brian Drummond did have some iconic lines though. The voice actor Brian Drummond, he did have some iconic lines. It's over 9,000. It's one of the most iconic
Over
lines.
9,000. I know, and that's so good. It's so good. And then when you see Chris Sabat do it, it's just like
So bad.
Not the same. It's not the same.
So I'll give that to him. Let me see what other questions. That was a great question though.
Squid Vicious has a
he
has a
did.
Squid question.
He
Somebody had a
said
question too.
He said, "Will we see Splatoon 3 within the next 2 years?" You know what? I don't know.
Probably
not.
Gundam does count, Jake.
Probably.
Huh?
No, actually not you. You know what? I'll just say it in the chat. I'll respond to people in the chat for their questions. But yeah, for me, I don't know if we'll see Splatoon 3 in the next few years, but I feel like if we see Splatoon 3 is going to be more of a game built more from the ground up than Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 was more of an enhanced port, in my personal opinion. And I feel Splatoon 3 is going to have way better mechanics. So that'll be interesting to see.
Agreed, and it needs better mechanics. That's for sure.
But you know what I do feel, what I do see coming though. I actually see them releasing Splatoon 3 and Mario Kart 9 in the same year.
No, that would be fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good year for them.
Splatoon 2 is a new game, kind of in the way that like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a new game, right? It's like a new game, but it's not really. But Mario Kart 8, like, I'm ready for the next Mario Kart.
Of course you are.
I've mastered this one. I'm done with it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Jake is actually really good at Mario Kart. So I actually want to play that game. Yo, actually, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna announce this randomly right now. Says Jake is here too. It was only right to actually announce this. When we hit 10 sponsors, we will have a sponsored stream playing Mario Kart, and it'll be prize money.
Oh,
Cash money.
Yeah,
Quote.
but you have to be a sponsor to join.
Can't participate in that.
It's only $1.99 a month.
Are you talking about Patreon or are you talking about on YouTube?
YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube members. Well, Patreon too. Patrons included too. Patrons and sponsors.
Oh, I'm good. Come on, man.
Yeah, you are good.
I mean, no, yeah, that's right. I'm good.
But it's the contest. The contest will begin when we hit 10 YouTube sponsors.
Bet.
So we're at 6 right now. Astro Boy is really decent. That was actually really good. Yo, who remembers Astro Boy was on Toonami?
I love Astro Boy.
Astro Boy was really dope. Man, I miss Toonami now.
Don't Tether, no lying.
Let me see. Do you think there will be a Rise of Skywalker trailer released at the end of the New York Comic Con? Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are they there this weekend?
I don't know if they're there or not, but I see that happening. I see that for sure happening.
We are getting close to Rise of Skywalker, aren't we?
We really are.
December.
Man, we are getting close. I'm not anticipating it like I was anticipating The Last Jedi. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think anyone is.
Yeah,
I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful too, but you know, Force Awaken had me want more. Last Jedi, I was just like, yo.
At least we'll have Palpatine's silliness to
that. Chris Mendez said, "Do y'all think the next 3D Mario game is going to be Odyssey 2?" That's a possibility.
No.
Since they did Galaxy 2.
Think they do something completely different, like mechanically, like you know how they got Cappy. They'll do something.
I hope they do something different, something dope.
They sold a lot of Cappies though. I saw Cappies everywhere.
It's true.
I never liked Cappy. I'll be honest.
Ooh, don't say that. What? Don't say that.
Yeah, right.
Come on,
Yeah, people can be upset.
No Cappy slander, even on your podcast.
But Flood is better than Cappy.
Oh, come on.
Cappy.
The real OG is that penguin from Mario 64.
See, that's why this is my dude right here. This is my dude right here, man.
Flood is the GOAT.
We're talking about iconic Mario characters. That damn penguin.
Hey, Jakin. I know you're a PG. Drop it to G.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's see. Good take. Let's see. Do you guys have any more questions? You guys are active with questions tonight. You hear about Pokemon Sword and Shield having the normal amount of gyms instead of 18 in each game? Yeah, so we talked about this last night during the PE podcast, and they said it was a mistranslation. And I'm going to say this right now. I call bull. When you say it's a mistranslation, you don't. Okay, let me just tell you guys something about different languages, from language to language translations. When something's a mistranslation, it's usually a word that can have more than one meaning. That is a mistranslation. Rewording an entire sentence is not a mistranslation. That is a deliberate change. That is not a mistranslation. And this is just me, just calling out BS when I see it. That's not at all a mistranslation.
I mean, the game's coming out in less than a month and a half, and they haven't revealed any of the evolutions for the starters.
I think they said they're not going to.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that
too.
a lot. I like that a lot. Thank you for doing that.
I'm picking Sobble.
It's decent. It's like it brings a surprise because it'll bring you back to the original game. And hold up.
I mean, people are gonna know anyway because people are gonna get the game early and review it, and they're gonna leak like pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yo, guys, hold up.
Starters and their
what Chips just said.
Yeah. Yo, Chips just confirmed something. What I just said. Even he says, "Okay, I'm studying Japanese, and that quote unquote mistranslation isn't even possible. Japanese to English, from what I've studied so far, is very precise. See, right there. So it's like them saying that the mistranslation is a PR move to cover themselves, which is why
I think Game Informer just made a mistake.
That's not no mistake. That's not no mistake. Because reason why, and I was talking about this privately with some friends. I legit call that a rumor. If your company, if the parent company does not come out and say something, but another company comes out and say something and it's not exactly true, and there's no actual factual evidence or visual proof to show that, that is considered a rumor. Really. And I'm not gonna put the label of mistranslation on there just because they said we mistranslated. No, you're just covering yourself. And I'm gonna call it what it is. So let me see what else. Anyone have they want to add to the mistranslation thing with Pokemon? Or
none of my business.
Great take, Nick. Great take.
I hate your Joy-Cons.
Isn't it so crazy how everyone got re-excited for Pokemon just to get shot back down?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate your Joy-Cons, Jake.
Do you? My Joy-Cons are fire, bro.
Staying on 3D Mario games, when do y'all think 3D Mario World Deluxe, along with other Wii U games like Wind Waker HD and Pikmin 3 will release? I have no idea when Nintendo decides to release things. I kind of just sit back and hope that Nintendo will go ahead.
Trying to predict it.
And you know what? The only port that I want from Nintendo right now is Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's the only port I want from Nintendo right now. The other Zelda games would be nice, like Wind Waker, and possibly even making a HD remaster of Skyward Sword. That would be really cool.
That's all I want.
But
that's all I want from Nintendo. Honestly.
But honestly, right now I got too many games. Like I'm not gonna reach my Switch right now, but I got too many games on my Switch that I gotta still beat. I gotta beat Zelda Link's Awakening, which I'm very close to beating. I gotta beat Astral Chain. I gotta beat Fire Emblem. Then I gotta go beat Trials of Mana. So I got a lot of games I gotta beat, and I'm gonna start beating these games more on stream with you guys because playing Zelda Link's Awakening with you guys was a lot of fun. So
that's Link's Awakening though. that's different than going through a full-fledged RPG and where you need to focus or something.
Yeah, I know. Some games I may not play with you guys online. I may go on Mixer and do that instead.
Like I ain't playing Fire Emblem with nobody.
Yeah, but that's not the kind of game. That's a game you should play by yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Exactly. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Chips and Sticks said, now, if they mention 18 gems, it's possible there's a variation because each game is going to have different types of gems. Sword and Ghost Shield will have fight. Well, okay. Well, Chips, to clarify that, can I actually look deeper into that. They're still gonna have the same gems, just they're gonna be rearranged in different orders. So it's not gonna be it's gonna be the same exact gems, but just in a different order depending on what game you're playing. Yo, T Belly, what's going on, man?
Somebody had a good question. Peter Sop had a decent question. Patera Stop or Patera Stop. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Patera Stop. Let me scroll up. Oh, there it is.
Peter is OP.
Oh no, that's
Peter is OP. My bad.
That's Ethan R. I remember this. I know that Avatar. That's Ethan R.
Peter's OP. Forgive me.
He said, "Do you think intelligent systems will ever go back to Paper Mario or go all out with Fire Emblem?" I'm thinking they focus on Fire Emblem.
I need go back to Paper Mario. Oh, give me a Paper Mario game that's good again. That's all I ask for.
Cool.
That's what I want. I just want another Paper Mario.
Any other questions, you guys? No, what? If y'all have no questions, we'll dip out. I mean, we don't gotta stay all night. You know, it's Friday night. You guys can get into your night. We can get into our house. We got 33 people watching right now, though. That's what's good.
Yeah, man, we need more questions.
Towards the end,
people watching.
Listen, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. So it is what it is. I'm going to do a 3-heart hero mode run on Link's Awakening. Wish me luck. I hope I don't die more than 100 times. Yo, Oron.
Jake Miller's got a question.
Good luck.
Ports.
Yo, Jake Miller had a question? Yeah, he did. Am I the only one over ports? I want new games, good IPs, maybe drop ports in the eShop, but save big promos for new games, in my opinion. You know what? Let's talk about that. Let's actually talk about that. Nicholas, I'll get to your question in a second with your trash Yoshi. Anyway, Jake Miller, I would say why not both? But at the same time, I do understand your point when it comes to like games like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. It's like it feels like that game's one huge port that's being considered a remake. And personally, I'm not opposed to ports, but I'm more so a person who sees that they can have their value. Like a port, let's just say the Wii U and the Wii, a lot of hardcore gamers missed out on those consoles. You may have been able to play those games, but a lot of people missed out on these games. So it's to play these games in full high definition fidelity is a great experience for a newcomer in the game. It's someone who's just become old enough to experience the game for the first time.
I did not have a Wii. I skipped the Wii and the Wii U.
See?
So, I want to play the ports. Bring on the ports.
Yeah, I skipped the Wii U specifically. I didn't skip the Wii, but yeah, I did not get a Wii U at all.
I want to play Wonderful 101.
And regardless, your taste in gaming changes. You know, I played The Witcher 3, didn't like it. I went back 2 years later and was like, hey, this is actually pretty cool, and got obsessed. You know, you never know what you're going to be into down the road, so you're bringing the games up. And I mean, I played 3 new Switch games, brand new original ideas this past month alone with Astral Chain, Fire Emblem's series, but you know, and then what was the other one? What was the other game that just came out?
Astral Chain. You said
I said Astral.
You said Astral Chain, Fire Emblem, David X Machina. Yeah, David X Machina.
I don't know how I forgot that, but yeah, between those 3 games, I've got at least over 200 hours. So I mean, the whole port thing doesn't really bother me because Sony does ports, Microsoft does ports. You know, it's just there for the people that either miss those games or want to buy them again.
So, Nintendo, your Fire Emblem is loud in the mic, dude. We hear you playing Fire Emblem, dude.
Don't worry about all that.
What path are you doing, Nick?
I don't know yet. I just started it. I'm going. It's either Edelgard or Dimitri. I haven't picked yet.
Dude, Black Eagle. Do Black Eagle.
Let's
No,
see.
do Dimitri. Do Dimitri.
Yo.
I'm telling you.
Yo,
Yeah,
Nick.
because you didn't tell me all about Black Eagle, so
Yo.
I'm probably gonna.
Yo, Nick. Peter is OP asked a question that you are definitely interested in. You ready for My Hero season 4 next week?
Yeah, I almost said a cuss word there. Yeah, bro, come on, man. Well, who isn't ready for that, bro? Demon Slayer's done. I need something to watch. Demon Slayer finished just in time for My Hero to come through.
They did that perfectly. They did that
perfectly, bro. Yeah, I'm excited for that, bro. I'm ready to see
Reason to live.
Like, it's gonna be good.
I'm actually ready for season 4 with My Hero myself. And the Stimulcast is actually the Dubcast. They're actually in sync again. So
really?
Yeah, they are. They announced it earlier this week.
Oh yeah, is it gonna be for the whole season though?
I'm
Or is
not
it gonna
sure.
be like I was last time?
I'm not sure.
The announcement made it seem like it was gonna be for the whole season.
If
but-
they do it for the whole season, that actually would be pretty dope.
No, I'm gonna watch it on dub. Sorry, you subheads. I'm watching that thing on dub.
I'll watch it in both.
I watch it in both.
I actually
probably will.
I actually appreciate the dub more in My Hero. I don't know why.
The dub's good. The dub's really good.
Yo, so the next question is from Nicholas. Shout out to the YouTube sponsor Nicholas. He said, "Here is your question: why are you trash in Smash Brothers Ultimate?" So guys,
because the game is trash. That's
so
why.
no, guys. So what we could do right now, if we wanted to, I could play one of my Zelda streams where I took a break from playing playing Zelda, play Smash Brothers, and Nicholas was trying his best not to cuss on the stream. Like he was screaming and yelling the entire time.
Well, he has anger issues.
No, he doesn't. He's cool. He's cool. Love you, Nicholas, but I had to do it. I had to cook you for a second, man. Had to cook you and your Yoshi. Huang said, odd anime related question. Shonen Jump to tweet a while hating on the popular things doesn't make you smart and got backlash. Thoughts? I don't. Well, first of all, you know what my thoughts are, Huang? It's Twitter. That's it.
That's all.
That's
Twitter
it.
is.
It's Twitter.
Popular.
It's Twitter. Like you cannot predict Twitter, man. No matter how hard you try, you cannot predict what's going to happen with Twitter. Like Twitter is a place where, listen, you can tweet the sky is blue and the clouds are white, and somebody is going to find something wrong with that statement. And then that statement is going to go viral, and the next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of mentions in your inbox, a whole bunch of mentions on your sides disagreeing with you and saying that you're wrong. It's Twitter. You gotta shrug your shoulders, man, and keep it moving, dude. But
keep it pushing.
Squid Vicious said, I'm torn on ports. In some ways, I wish studios would spend the cash on new IPs and games. On the other hand, I never would have played Skyrim without the Switch port. In the end of the day, I like ports. Nice.
I forgot Skyrim, dude.
That's another good port.
That game, dude. I love that game.
Loki's
That's top 5.
Really?
Make money, though. You know?
Listen, the most successful game on the Switch is a port.
Yeah, exactly.
That
and
game,
Nintendo's just raking in the cash from re-releasing Mario Kart, so they have more money to funnel into new projects.
But that's like the universal game. Everybody that comes to my house and sees a Switch underneath the TV,
Oh yeah,
the first thing they ask me about is Mario Kart.
exactly.
This person could not play video games ever, like at all. They're like, "Hey, you have Mario Kart?" I'm like, "I do." Next thing you know, they're on my couch for 2 hours.
That's the only game I can get my girl to play. Actually, she played Goose Game the other day.
I think Mario Kart.
Same here with me too. That's the only thing my wife plays. So.
Mario Kart is the most inviting game for almost anybody of any age demographic for people to play. So it's like, it's a game that I would say it's going to do very well on the Switch. It's going to keep doing well. Like it's doing so well. They don't need to make Mario Kart 9.
I don't think they will on the Switch.
Yeah, that's
Not
possible.
until, like, a Switch 2 comes out. There's no reason.
Loki said, I want to know opinions on Marvel Ultimate Alliance DLC. What do you think of the gameplay? Are you getting DLC, choices of characters? I'm going to get the DLC eventually. It's just something that I haven't had the money to actually dip into yet. But They got Punisher. They got Moon Knight. Who else? Who else do they have? They got Cyclops.
Morbius and Blade.
Morbius.
And,
no, yeah, it was Blade. It was Blade. And they got Morbius and Blade.
Moon Knight.
Those are like iconic Marvel characters. So definitely, they have great choices. And the further download season pass down the line is actually pretty decent itself. So. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was a well-done game. I feel like it's an underrated game that came out during the summer of 2019. And if you have a Switch, if you want to play like a classic beat-em-up game, well, not a classic, but more of a modern beat-em-up game, go try it. Go buy it. It's a great game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially if you have a bunch of friends over.
Definitely a lot of fun with friends.
That's what me and my friends have been doing when we meeting up. We've given Smash a break, and we've just been really grinding it out on Marvel. It's fun.
Game. Like a 7. Fun.
T-Buddy said, anyone hype for Modern Warfare? Nope.
No.
I'm gonna get it. I mean, I
want to say I always play Call of Duty, so I'm not. But to say I'm hyped, like what? I can't wait. No, I'm not.
It's not. I mean, this isn't Modern Warfare 3. This isn't 2011 or 2012 or whenever that came out. The Call of Duty is completely different. They have had so many bad games in between the last really, really good one that the hype for people is completely gone. At least for like in my friend group, everything like that. But
Chips had a great question.
You playing on PC, Gold Chain? Sorry.
No, go ahead, Kiki. My bad.
Yeah, I probably play it on. It's crossplay, so yeah, I probably play it on PC.
I didn't mean to interrupt. My bad.
No, you're fine, man. Nobody cares about COD.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not.
I didn't mean to derail. Right. I know no one cares.
You're not wrong about COD. I'm looking through the chat and trying to like get everyone's questions. Chips and Sticks had a fantastic question though. He said, "How y'all feel about Eddie Murphy apologizing a second time for his Raw comedy special he did back in the '80s? Mind you, he apologized for that back in '96." Jake, go ahead.
Don't make me cuss.
Don't cuss. Anyway.
Dude, never apologize. Okay, that comedy special is art. Like, it is a extension of who Eddie Murphy is. Mm-hmm. Never apologize for who you are. That's like a top 3 stand-up special of all time. Yeah. He has nothing to apologize for. And the fact that people want him to, they need to take their problems.
I don't know if people wanted him to though. That it could have been a thing where he's about to, come out with a new special. He's about to come out with a new movie. He's like, you know what? Knowing cancel culture today, let me get ahead of this, so no one can say that I didn't say, even though he did in 1996. So let's just get ahead of the curve and get that out the way so we can move forward.
Absolutely.
Because I want to watch Dolomite.
I actually
without any problem.
I actually saw his YouTube video with Jerry Seinfeld, and it's like you can kind of see that he wants to get back on stage. So with that, it's almost like he's kind of like he wants to be put in a better position, because he's not. The way he left comedy is not the way like Dave Chappelle left comedy. He
didn't leave comedy. He just
started
didn't do it no more. He just started making whack
movies.
That's kind of like leaving comedy. He left stand up. He wasn't doing stand up no more, and like you kind of went into the more of a family friendly route. So you didn't actively make a leave, but you kind of said it. You kind of like with your actions said, this is not my prerogative anymore. So I would like to see what's going to come next with Eddie Murphy. He's a funny guy, but at the same time, like looking back, I want to see I want to see how is he going, how has he evolved, and how has he matured as a comedian. You look at
as a stand-up comedian.
You look at Dave Chappelle. You look at some of the Dave Chappelle skits he did, and he was a lot more animated. He was a lot more like raspier. Now this Dave Chappelle is like, I'm not gonna say more in your face, but he's more personal, and his jokes hit a lot deeper than they did before. So like the Dave Chappelle joke, the Dave Chappelle jokes really make you think. Like,
but that was even there with the Chappelle show.
It is.
That's not.
It was.
Not new
it's not new, but the fact that he could still do that effectively, but even stronger now.
You got to think, bro. The Chappelle show came out in 2003.
Yeah, it was before his time.
The Chappelle show could not come out right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
Absolutely not.
Not at all. It's like I like the. It's like
it's funny.
It's like who said it? It was either Dave Chappelle or somebody else. Basically, it's being a comedian. It's social activism, and I'm like, that is a fantastic way of putting that. When you really think about it, because like you're really bringing awareness to different things of different like social issues that are going on, but you're bringing them up in a comedic way, but still bringing awareness to them, and that's something that you can always appreciate when it comes to comedy. That's why I appreciate comedy. But
I'm gonna say something a little controversial.
Go ahead. Be careful now.
I'm ready to hear
it. Apart from the stand-up special Raw, I like Charlie better.
I can see that though.
Oh, you mean his brother?
Yeah, I can see that though.
I saw his brother live, and he was hilarious, man.
He is so funny, man.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Charlie Murphy was on another level. No, I can see that.
Underrated. You want to talk about like famous siblings? Charlie Murphy's like.
Yo, Charlie Murphy somehow, some way, always had he could always talk like a gangster every time, man. Every single, no matter how hard, no matter what role he plays, he sounds the same.
He ever heard a story? He's telling a story about how somebody was gang banging over some francs.
Yep.
Gang banging over some francs, man. Over some francs.
I'm like, that actually was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Because this could definitely derail into a comedy.
We talk about comedy all day, like
right. I could talk about comedy all day. So this could easily derail. So to protect myself from getting off the rails, does anyone else have any other questions? Jake Miller said, "Well, Dave dropped Sticks and Stones and kind of turned heel in the anti-comedy mob." But you see, the thing about that, Jake Miller, it's like, even with that, he proved how much power, like how much more it's like he is very close to being hold up.
New member.
Hold up. Good looks, Oron with, and we got Dave Chappelle right there as the gift, but Oron with the subscription. Thank you so much. We got a new member. This is the 7th member, dog. Yo,
Oron, when are you changing your name back?
Oh, that's what that is, Oron?
Yeah, that is Oron.
Okay.
See, this is why I do like YouTube, because YouTube has YouTube and Mixer. They have avatars. That's one thing that I like seeing. Avatars. Twitch, you need get some avatars, Twitch.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like seriously, get some avatars, Twitch. Like seriously.
I mean, I did hear some new stuff coming out of TwitchCon. It sounds pretty good for streamers.
Yeah. Anyway, but so far, like I'm sorry. I don't know if I don't mean to sound like I was petty for a sec, but I'm Twitch is
I know y'all Twitch haters over here. It's all right.
No, it's not that I'm a Twitch hater. It's just that I'm tired of Twitch, man. So tired of Twitch.
I hear that, but I mean, I'm tired of my landlord too. But
man,
complain about it every day.
Hey, you don't see me complain about it. I get you. That was good though.
I'm telling your mother.
What is that? The landlord?
Twitch is the landlord. So is YouTube. That's why you don't see me talking about.
You listen, I gave up talking about problems on YouTube, man. It's not profitable, man.
It's not.
The landlord gonna do what the landlord want to do. You just got to figure out how to move around it.
Listen, okay, so were you there for that PE podcast? Were you there when I for that PE podcast when I said YouTube is nothing but renting space?
No, but I 100% agree with that.
Like YouTube, this right here, this is rent.
Look, Avidan, me and you, we both listen to Roberto Blake, so I hear the same like things that be coming out of my mouth.
Strangely, I have not listened to him in the longest time. I see his tweets more than his stuff because I've been working. Listen, okay, the thing about me, I have a moment where I can listen to different people, and then I have a moment where I don't see nobody because I'm so busy working. But but yeah, Charlie, I said Charlie Murphy. YouTube. I saw Charlie Murphy in the chat. That's why YouTube is just rented. It's rented. It's a rented space, bro. You don't own any of this. If you don't have your own URL, your own website where you could put up all your own stuff, you don't own it. Yo, like it's not even limited to Twitter. I mean, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Like reserving your name on these platforms is a good idea. Even if you don't have no plans on using it, it's still a good idea to get your name branded on every single platform just in case you may want to use it one day down the line. But the fact of the matter is, all of this is rented space. This is not, it's a good place to get leverage, but you should use that leverage to your own website. And eventually, if you are content creating, if you're a content creator, not just a YouTube, create your own products and leverage to your own products. All right, I'm done. That's all I got to say for that.
I'm selling YouTube business strategies on the podcast. Let's go.
That's all I got to say about that. No, I get extremely irritated sometimes with YouTube because too many people talk about being like just YouTubers, and I'm like, no, don't limit yourself. Be a content creator.
Yeah, I hate that. It's such a weird word, a YouTuber.
No, like literally, if you go to somebody and say, hey, I'm a YouTuber, that has way less power than say I'm a content creator. When you say I'm a content creator, it's like, oh, there's more conversation there that could be had about what you can do. But let me see. Any other question? What kind of content? What kind of content? Well, let's see. I can make music. I can do artwork. I could do videos. I can edit videos.
Avidan, actually. Speaking of that, you know Dorkman, right?
Of course I know Dorkman.
He was talking on the song I posted with the Madhouse challenge. He was like, you should collab sometime more often. It's like maybe an EP. You never know.
I mean, what is going on right now? I think this is called being put on the spot.
I mean,
you heard it here first.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, that's what they're already saying. So people are already liking it, I guess.
There's whispers in the streets.
Yo, Nick, you sleep.
Yo, Jake's got a really good question.
What are your thoughts on Yu Yu Hakusho getting an OVA getting a dub? Yes, is the OG cast. Justin Cook will always be down to come back. That is brilliant.
I love that.
The only thing that I would hope is like the music, like they have. Because the one thing I liked about Yu Yu Hakusho, the film scoring of Yu Yu Hakusho really fit the scenes of each event. They did that really well with Yu Yu Hakusho. So I would like to see if everything's going to fit. The only thing that threw me off about Dragon Ball Z and the different dubs is once Funimation wasn't doing the music, it was just you couldn't stomach it all the time, man. But man, see, we got to talking. This is the part of the Chillcast that I always love, where we get to talking, just talking about pretty much anything.
Something funny happened. Something awkward happened. This Twitch thing reminded me of it.
What up?
I was watching this show. It's called it's on Fox, I think. It's called like Masked Singer. It's where they have like people dress up in stupid outfits and sing.
Yeah.
And one of the first dudes that was unveiled, that lost. Spoiler alert, was Ninja. He was dressed up like a giant ice cream.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. They go, Ninja, Twitch streamer.
And you see,
and I was like,
right?
He's probably one of the few guys that like now like he has like a brand. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what's go ahead, my fault.
I mean, because say one day Mixer, Twitch, whatever, just disappears. He has a brand where he could probably still do something or make something happen because he built a brand around what he was doing.
Yep,
exactly.
Where you got some dudes, man. I don't know. I guess you get to that point where like like I guess we made music, right?
Yeah.
You make music, you find a platform to sell your music. Me, I was selling music out in the street, so I was back of the
backseat
trunk.
trunk. Yeah.
I was doing that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Smart move.
But you find a way to
hustle.
Not even a hustle, but to be seen and heard. That's what it's all
Getting
about.
yourself out there.
Right. To where I think sometimes people get caught up with YouTube because they see that YouTube you can actually make some money. So they get caught up with trying to be YouTubers instead of just being content creators and trying to get their content seen and heard by as many people as possible, or many people that's interested in what they do. Yeah. And they get caught up in the whole YouTube thing. So
and nowadays most people have trouble with their own social media marketing. Like a lot of people, they just can't even do it.
Right.
And not to mention,
I mean, it's not easy.
Not to mention, it's like people don't understand that it's like AdSense is just really a small pick in the pocket towards the actual income. You only get paid once a month, so it's like you need to really understand and develop a plan where your own platform is going to really it'll swallow anything you'll probably make from YouTube. Like what you make on your own platform is the real moneymaker. And to use Ninja as an example. One could use the example that Ninja at one point, and probably still at this point, was bigger than the platform Twitch itself. Like, and the reason why I can say that, if you leaving causes a company to say, hey, this person left, so you showcase a whole bunch of other streamers on his old Twitch page, that shows you have power over them. If you can make another company do something unprofessional like that, that shows how much power Ninja had himself and how much of a bigger brand he actually is.
And they were so salty.
And
that's I've never seen.
And here's the thing though. Here's a wonderful thing. Ninja is no different than anyone on this stream or anyone in this chat. That's the part that I want to make. Ninja is no different. Ninja is not no.
Oh yeah, we're all human.
Like Ninja fell into something and then he marketed it. He stayed on it, put in the work, put in the time.
Well, I mean, he was on the scene too. This is a dude that was winning Halo
tournaments.
He's talented. He's talented. Like
he's good at games.
He leveraged his talent in another way because he wasn't just he used being a good Fortnite streamer, but then on top of that. He leveraged that, and you could easily say some of the Smash.
I was just about to say that.
Some of the Smash Brothers tournament players, they're doing the same thing as Ninja did. They're leveraging their names by winning these tournaments, and you really got to put yourself out there. It's like these guys are not making big money off YouTube. These guys are making like 5-6 figure incomes by winning these tournaments.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna say this: like a lot of Smash players, they really don't make that much. They really don't. Oh wait, has my mic been off this whole time?
No, you've been good.
No,
I have been good.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a mic on.
There's a mic. We hear you.
It doesn't sound like that mic that's in front of you. It might be your camera mic.
Well, no, because I had this mic going before, and then I had it turned off, but that's why I think the camera mic started working. So that's probably what you're hearing me from. Sorry if the quality is worse.
Yeah, you sound like you're in an echo chamber, dude.
Okay, well, I'm gonna change that real quick. Sorry about all the issues tonight.
You fine, dude. You fine. You came on last minute, dog. I appreciate that.
Sorry, Fire. I'm over here. What are we talking about?
We're talking about it's time for you to go to bed.
I'm not tired.
All right, now you can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, perfect.
You sound smooth.
Crispy.
Smooth
jazz. There you go. So what we were just talking about just a second ago about Ninja and Smash Bros. Yeah, Smash Bros. Players, they don't make a lot of money. They really don't. So like when they create content and then they have those Patreon accounts and the YouTube memberships, that's really where they make their money, and along if they do merchandise too.
That's merch is the highest thing.
And that same goes for musicians. All musicians, they make most of their money on merch
and tours.
Doing tours, all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, the content is what brings people in. It's up to you to have all the perks and other things to help leverage them into your business and your brand.
Exactly.
And one of the right now probably the most successful like financial Smash players isn't even competing in tournaments.
Oh yeah, he quit.
That's zero. Zero's raking in the money, bro.
Yo, he'd slap everyone if he went to a tournament, and he doesn't even like really practice. He plays Banjo Kazooie, he plays Persona 5, he just does whatever he wants now.
Yeah,
like,
I was about to
like
say,
Ninja, he's his own
he was like a
person.
full-time.
I think he'd get clapped, honestly, if he went. That's
Maybe
just
by
me.
MKLeo and maybe Tweak, but that's it. Like
I
he'd
think
slap
both of them.
Nairo. He'd
I
slap-
think
I don't know.
Leo's
Nairo's
crazy.
good, but Leo,
Um,
he's on another level right now.
We actually do have
I
another
think
question.
Sam Sora could beat him.
Oh, good, another question. That's awesome.
We actually do have another question from Jake Miller. He said, "How long until classic games like Chrono Trigger, Link to the Past, Donkey Kong Country, Sonic 1 through..." You just listed my favorite Sonic games, Sonic 1 through 3, etc., from the early 90s, are forgotten and underappreciated from the Atari games there are now. Dog, don't say that. Don't say that.
Trigger, Link to the
The
Past.
Past. Those are
will never
legendary.
Be
Those are
underrated,
legendaries,
underappreciated.
Yeah,
Ever.
Chrono Trigger is legendary.
Okay, first of all, okay, let me say this. I'm gonna go through each of these. Chrono Trigger, legendary, probably will be remade. Link to the Past, legendary, probably will be remade. Donkey Kong Country 1, legendary, already has been remade. Sonic 1 through 3. Those games technically have been remade, but if you could kind of say Sonic Mania is because those games will never be forgotten. Like literally, Sonic 3, easily my favorite Sonic game of all time, easily. And Sonic 3 combined with Sonic and Knuckles, the two, that technology back then was sick. Like the two cartridges in
Stacking
one.
the cartridges.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
But the two Sonic games, easily is probably some of the best. I would say probably the best music in the 16-bit era came from that game. Some of the best. Some of the best music arguably came from that game. So I will definitely hold Sonic 3 and all these other games to high regard and say they probably won't get underappreciated, but if they do, you will probably see closer iterations of them or new remakes of them down the line, and the retro versions will probably be forgotten, if that's what you mean. Any other questions?
Well, one game I know is gonna be forgotten and underappreciated like 30 years from now. Chibi Robo. No one's gonna even know what that thing is. Like games like that are games that are gonna be forgotten. Like Link to the Past, never gonna be forgotten. Link's in the name. First of all, Donkey Kong, like that's gonna be forever. Sonic forever. Like Chrono Trigger, it's a classic game.
You'd be surprised. You got people like Jordan Fringe that are like obsessed with what is that game, Coleco Twist or whatever.
Yeah, Coleco Twist. Yep.
You'd be
Chameleon
surprised what
Twist.
game. Yeah, Chameleon Twist. You'd be surprised what games people are gonna remember.
Yep.
You know, you never know. Chibi Robo could be this big, huge cult classic in 5-10 years. Could be the
That's
new
true.
Gotcha Force.
Yo, a gotcha game for Chibi Robo, that'd be wild. Every time you plop something up for whatever you put in, you put $5 in,
Right.
you get back like a plug.
Not a
and you put
gotcha
it to
game,
Chibi.
like Gotcha Force, the most
like a
the
gotcha
rarest.
Force. I thought you meant
game.
like an actual gotcha game of
Oh,
Chibi
no.
Robo. That'd be wild.
Well, absolutely not.
Oh, by the way, real quick, I want to ask the panel. Pokemon Company had this stream going on. I think it's still going on right now.
It's still going.
24-hour stream, and I haven't been watching it because I'm smart. I just use Cerebi.com, and they just tell me what's been seen. And I don't know how people are watching this stream.
Dude, the guy that runs Cerebi, he's been watching it all day.
21K, 20,
person.
over 21,000 people watching last time I saw, and Chips was upset about that too.
They weren't showing much, and anytime they did, they had like things in the way. So it's like you're really not showing us much. They showed us Pikachu, Imp, which everyone knew what that Pokemon was. It was shown at E3, so they haven't really shown much.
Shown anything new.
They showed a glimpse of Galarian Ponyta. That's it.
Yeah, that's the running consensus of what it is.
Ethan R said favorite voice actor. He said Troy Baker for him. For me, it's probably going to be
David Hayter.
It's probably Is it
just in video games or
anywhere?
animation?
You could go. I'll take it anywhere you want to go.
Mark Hamill.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best ones, honestly.
Ooh,
like hands down.
Dang, hold up. See, you got the Joker who really impacts your childhood. Then you got Spike Spiegel with David Hayter. No, that's Steve Blum actually. Steve Blum with as Spike is really good, so that's why I thought about Steve Blum.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Chris Sabat, who literally is legendary as Vegeta and is also as All Might.
Yeah, he may be mine, Chris Sabat.
Like Chris Sabat is really good. That's why
he is really good.
Is because the thing about it is the reason why I would say Chris Sabat like captures that regal voice where you could like speak from a voice of a king or also as of I would say a lowly warrior at the same time if he has to. So it's a good range he has. But dang, Mark Hamill. See, the thing is with Mark Hamill, I want to say Joker, but yo, Mark Hamill's confirming the Final Fantasy VII remake too now, man.
What?
Yeah, he is. He's Don Gennaro.
That's funny.
Yeah, and he's actually using the Joker voice for that role too. So it was actually something that I did not expect to see from that. Ethan R, I'm a little torn between that question right now. I'm just gonna say right now, he said Chris Sabat is the rock of voice acting. Really? Is he the highest paid? Is he the highest paid voice actor?
He might be.
Kevin Conroy is a great choice too, Chips.
Mark Hamill has to be getting paid a lot too, though.
Mark Hamill is really good.
But Mark Hamill doesn't do it as often as Chris Sabat.
That's why
That's true too. Yeah.
I'm torn between Chris Sabat and Steve Blum. Steve Blum is really good because it's like the thing is Steve Blum is more so catering towards the classic animes that I like, Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. And Chris Sabat has constantly been evolving from every major anime, like almost every major anime he's in with the English dub. So that's why I might have to give it to Chris Sabat and Steve Blum as a huge running up. Squid Vicious says Tara Strong, favorite voice actor. Nice. Let's see. Anyone else have any other questions? These are great questions, guys.
They are. I'm glad I at least was here for some of them. Sorry I wasn't here the whole time.
Dude, you're fine. Like, listen, man. I tell people all the time when they can't make it to the Chillcast or anything, handle life first. Like, if something comes up, you got to dip, you got to roll out, handle that first, man. Like, at the end of the day, all this is just video games, man. This will always be here.
Yeah, definitely.
This will always be here. Yeah, good anime shout-outs there. Thank you. But man, I will say this: Samurai Champloo arguably has the best anime soundtrack of all time.
Favorite anime fight of 2019.
Favorite anime fight of 2019? Ooh, hold up.
Favorite anime fighter?
Fight.
Oh, fight.
That's really hard.
When
was season 3 of?
That was this year. That was last year. That was last year, right?
It was All Might and All for One.
It was last year.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna have to say Tanjiro versus that dude, lower 5.
The spider dude?
Yeah.
Really? You thought that? I mean, it was okay.
I think that's gonna probably be out of 2019. Because out of 2019, I haven't really watched too many other animes, so that's for me.
Yeah. Honestly, I like Tanjiro versus the drum guy better.
The drum guy was pretty cool. Like the way they did the animation for that fight was amazing. The animation for that fight was amazing.
That was a really good fight. I think that was probably my favorite for the series so far. I want to see Tanjiro. I know it's not going to happen because they're not allowed to fight, but I want to see him fight one of the Hashiramas.
My favorite fight is not from Black Clover, believe it or not. Not Black Clover. It's from Black Clover. It's when the Asta and the Black Bulls fought. What's that freaking lion dude from the Eye of the Midnight Sun? What's his name, Jake?
I don't watch Black Clover.
Oh, I can't remember his name. Veto. They fought him. That was a pretty dope fight. That whole fight was pretty dope. That show was day. Shut up.
Don't ask me.
Dude.
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone's dope, but there's no fighting in Dr. Stone. Well,
I know. Intellectually.
Was
Fire Emblem fights.
Was Super this year?
Yeah, last year.
Last year.
2 years
Last
ago.
year.
Actually.
2 years ago, yeah.
What?
I mean, the dub's
not
I-
changing.
I
The
watched
dub's-
dub,
the
so
dub's
it's 2
still
years
going,
ago.
so
Dub,
yeah, you can-
the dub is still here, but that's about it.
Okay, then I'm gonna say
It ends tomorrow, right?
I'm gonna say Goku and
Thank
Jiren
God.
Ultra Instinct. That's probably the last good anime fight I've watched. Oh,
I
don't
hate
do
it.
that.
I hated
Goku-
that. I hated that. I hate
Don't
Ultra
do
Instinct.
that.
Oh, actually, no. Wait, hold up.
I hate Ultra Instinct.
Hold up.
Popo versus Frieza was better than that.
I don't like Ultra Instinct. I was thinking that Broly was this year, but no, it wasn't. Broly. I was gonna say even Broly coming back, but no, it's not. Broly
I'm
was
pretty
last year.
sure. I must be really lost on time. I swear Broly came out this year.
Broly came out last
I
year.
thought Broly came out.
The end of last year, right?
Yeah, because I remember. I mean, the only reason why I know this is because for the longest time, my reaction to that trailer was the highest viewed on my channel, and I came out. I did that last year. That's the only reason why I know that.
It came out on Blu-ray this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to see that anime now. I would like to see that movie again now because that was actually a good. That movie had some great animation to it.
Dragon Ball Super is better in GT, Aron. I'm just gonna let you know that now, though. Like,
That's not saying much.
much,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
not
know.
saying much.
It's not. But
That's not saying much.
I'll be honest. I enjoyed Super because I would like watch on the dot, like 8 o'clock, like on that Saturday night. It's like, all right, time to watch the episode. Like I would always watch it.
Y'all some haters. When Goku rode that wave from Kefla,
Oh, that was cool.
lit.
That
I
was
would've sold it.
see
it's
that.
cold.
See that was cool and everything, but the fact of the matter is, it's like they ended the anime. Oh, I can't do Ultra Instinct no more.
Oh yeah, that's dumb. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
that's just
Yeah.
classic Toriyama, though.
But
You know?
that's just poor writing.
The Goku Black
Look.
art was great until the bad writing came at the very end.
Look, I'll just say this.
Don't
I'll just say
shoot.
this. Look, Toriyama's writing has always been bad. Dragon Ball's writing has always been bad. Does anyone remember Launch? Toriyama don't. He just wrote her out of the,
definitely don't
he just
remember.
wrote her
Let's not
out of the
talk about
manga.
Let's
He
not.
introduced the character just to get rid of her. You know, it's
Came out February this year. Oh wait, it did come out February this year in the U.S.
exactly. I knew
Oh,
Broly was
for the
out this
U.S.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
saw the Japanese version.
Yeah, you're right.
okay.
I saw it this year first. So okay, yeah, Broly versus Goku. Well, Broly versus Gogeta. That was the best anime fight I saw this year. Yeah, okay, that's easy. Broly versus Gogeta. Yo, did y'all see that animation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was really
I
good.
hope the anime looks like that.
If they do the anime like that, they'll be good. It's like I somewhat like the way they ended this, even though it was kind of cheesy. It was good to see that Broly could possibly be an ally this time around. Spoilers for those of you who didn't see the movie yet. I'm sorry. But yeah, Broly. I'll say this. I didn't tell you how, so you finding out how will be up to you. But Broly being almost an ally is interesting. So, but yeah, I'm gonna probably start closing out with questions because we hit a 2-hour stream. Actually, I didn't think we could do it.
We only have 3 topics.
I mean, we always have 3 topics.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been on in a year and a half.
So you haven't been watching.
Ooh, Jake and just dug yourself a hole there.
I haven't on. It's only because I don't like you.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. That makes sense.
Don't take it personal. Don't make
No.
this about you.
Listen. No, man. Listen. It's okay. Nobody likes Avidan.
Yo, Nick, what are you playing right
Okay.
now?
Fire Emblem.
He been on that Fire Emblem the whole entire time. My
What, are you
dude,
just going around the monastery and stuff?
You just
looking
buying
around?
people flowers.
Dang right, bro. Gotta
Having
get
some
these
time with the
anime shit,
waifus.
man.
Yo, I actually
got
went
my
back to
Spider-Man.
playing that too recently. I played for a little bit.
all right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and start closing out. This has been a extremely fun stream. We're gonna start off with Studio Nintendo, who is playing Fire Emblem. What's good, man? Where can they find you?
You can find me in St. Louis rolling on dub.
This guy.
No,
my
you
God.
can find me twitch.tv/Studio Nintendo, mixer.com/Studio Nintendo, facebook.com/Studio Nintendo, Twitch @Studio Nintendo, and YouTube Studio Nintendo. Go over to the channel on YouTube. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, go subscribe to Gold Chain or VSips or Ether or one of these guys.
This guy, Nintendo, man. Next up on the list, we got Gold Chain, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
My bad. Can you guys do me a favor? Can y'all share a link this week? I forgot to put links in the description. I'll put it on after stream. Like I'll put it on for the replay, but I forgot to do it for the stream.
Find me right here, YouTube, Gold Chain Gamers, Twitter, sincere_GCG, Instagram, Facebook, Gold Chain Gamers. Everything is Gold Chain Gamers. It's me, my bald head, talking trash with a gold chain on about video games. So if you want to hear some good gaming talk, stop on through Sundays at 8:00. And we got some skits and stuff during the week. So
Black Kojima. Anyway, yo, Gold Chain.
That thing was so funny.
Listen, I definitely got to come through to one of your streams again, if you don't mind, man. We definitely got to chop it. That was a lot of fun last time.
Yeah, we're gonna talk hip hop for a half hour.
Oh,
we're gonna talk about movies.
You in my lane. You talking my language, dog.
Man. You know how we do.
You talking my language, dog. So it's all good. It's all good. Next up, we got Tether Gaming, man. Thanks for coming on through, bro.
Thanks for having me, man. You guys can find me at Tether Gaming. Just Google it. It'll pop up. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer. It's all there. We do videos once a week. Next week, we've got actually PlayStation Now. So it's really interesting. I've been capturing a lot of footage, and I'm excited to show what it actually looks like.
Cool. All right, and next up, we got Jakin.
What's up, guys? It's good to be back. It's been fun. You can find me here on YouTube, Jakin, or if you search Pro Jakin, I still pop up.
Yeah, that's literally who you are now.
But yeah, I stream here on YouTube. Come through, it's fun. We like to hang out, have a good time, sing some songs. I was streaming before this. I was getting down on some Frozen. You know how it is.
Oh God,
this guy.
I have a beautiful voice, matches my hair. And I don't like to brag, but it's luscious. If I had a nickel for every time an elderly woman complimented my hair, I would buy this podcast. But yeah, that's about it. Come hang out, yeah.
Somebody's got to post my link because I'm not a mod.
VC, man.
All right, well, I'm actually about to hit 300 subs. I'm only like 5 subs away.
Sub right now.
15 of you that are still here, if you can just help me out real quick, sub to the channel. We have music, we have videos, game reviews, everything in between. I hope to do a lot more stuff soon. The link I just put into the chat is the Madhouse song, which Avidan produced for his challenge. Definitely check that out if you want a fire song with some bars, like bars. That's all it is. And I got a Jedi Star Wars Outcast review I did the other day. And it's really good. I highly recommend it. I've been an editor for a long time. Like I did YouTube back when I was 12, like back in 2006. So I've been around. I've been around the block on YouTube. So I make high quality stuff. So if you guys want high quality stuff, you'll enjoy it. Cool, and you're saying, Tether?
And a honking quality Goose Game review as well.
Oh yeah, all honks, all 3 minutes straight. It's all translated in honks. So I'll be honest, when I edited that video, I gave myself the worst migraine I've had all year.
Oh, I'm sure.
It literally was the worst because I had to like make it all sound like the duck was talking, but sort of sound like it's me talking as well, and to sound like it sounds like the words I'm saying. So I had to line it all up perfectly in that way. So it really like irritated me. Like it was horrible. But if you guys can enjoy that, the song, and the Jedi Star Wars Outcast review, that'd be awesome. And I'm very close to hitting that 300 subs. And once again, Avidan, thanks for having me on. It's great to be here for the time I was here. Sorry about the little in and out, but hopefully I'm here next time. And if I am, I'll definitely be here the whole time. Don't worry.
Yo, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. And thank you guys for coming out. This is Avidan Smith. Also, for you guys who don't know, again, there is a Madhouse challenge where I sampled the Ghost House theme for Super Mario World. So if you got bars, it's on Twitter. It's pinned link. You could download it on SoundCloud if you want to do a studio mix. If you just want to record yourself rapping off it freestyle wise, like a few of the people I know, you can do that too. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and raid the game. Wait, no, actually, no, we're gonna raid. We actually gonna raid Yellow Kazoo. But before we do that,
I was actually there earlier. Ashley, so that's perfect.
Before we do that, I gotta talk about this. Jacob, I am immensely grateful, man. Jacob had 0 swear words in this entire stream.
Yeah,
he said one word.
Okay. He said it was very minute compared to what we know for Jacob to be.
dude.
It's
I'm
growth.
evolving.
You are. We
I'm about to
appreciate it.
become an Ivysaur.
On that note,
Become an Ivysaur. Wow.
on that note, we have Yellow Kazoo stream right there. If you want to go raid her, hashtag Chill Squad Raid. We're gonna go ahead and get on out of here like we always do. So, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most of all, you right there, you make sure you share this with a friend. This is Avidan, Studio Nintendo, Go Chain Gamers, Tether Gaming, Jacob, VC, and we are out. Peace!